Hello YouTube, this is NASCAR 48 WW2 Buff here with the INORL Lowe's Nationwide Series Race 8 out of 31 here at Talladega. We are finally back for race number 8 after an amazing speed week at Daytona. A lot of Cup drivers here at Talladega trying to get as much super speedway as much super speedway as they can get, so to see how good they will be at Daytona and try to pull off that win. One of those drivers is William Schultz. He's actually on the pole today for this super speedway race and will be in the Cup race on Monday. And a lot of drivers again are ready and using this as a practice race kind of for the 500. But there is some regular nationwide drivers and some that aren't Cup drivers who are here today. But anyways, today's about the Nationwide Series, not the Cup. William Schultz got the pole. Brody Talley outside pole. Jordan Eppolito third. Bradley Bain fourth. Charles Sanford fifth. Fritz Lukender sixth. Pichu Walker seventh. Connor Breton eighth. John Wilson ninth. And Jeremy McMurray 10th. Your Vegas winner starting 10th. Christopher Hartley starting a little bit farther back in the field today. Our Martinsville winner. And we're going to get ready for the starting command here at Talladega.
Drivers, start your engines!
As these drivers start up their engines, let's check in where Christopher Hartley is actually. He's about midfield, you would have to say. And whoa, what's this? The 31 of Hayden Klein. Hayden Klein has a failure. Hayden Klein has a failure at the start of this race. Anybody else? No one else has one. But the rest of his field has to catch up on that outside line. But what is that? Hayden Klein has a failure. An internal failure in that car. It's not good for the start of this race. He was starting to turn his season around. But that's changing today back to its regular. And let's get you back up to the front of the field. Pace car pulls in. 42 drivers getting ready to start, but make that 41 now. Will there be a big one, or will it be side-by-side action-packed racing? Will pit stops change up the outcome of this race? You'll have to stay tuned to find out, as we are green here for race 8, the Good Sam 300 here at Talladega. William Schultz takes us to the lead. William Schultz pulls out to a pretty good lead. Oh, Brody Talley getting a little nudge by Brandon Bain. Brandon Bain wants to make it 3 wide, but can't get there. And William Schultz pulls out in front, but Jordan Eppolito is right there also, right there behind them. And then here comes Pichu Walker on the way inside. Jordan Eppolito giving him a little bit of a nudge. He wants that lead away from him. Oh, and whoa, there's a 4 wide back there already. They're going crazy, only on lap 1. The Tribals where a lot of the 4 wide start, and we already got a 1 right here already. Tony Blazer, who's second in points, Dylan Young. Pichu Walker and JT Teal, that might not be good going into turn 1. And they keep it going. Look at this field already. 4 wides all over the place. You gotta be careful though. Oh, that's getting close. Tony Blazer, who's second in points, like I said, he's stuck in the middle of that, and whoa! Around they go, huge wreck! Oh, huge wreck! Oh, Brian James involved. Oh, Jerry Guerrera, David Rochester, Joseph Bryant, Jerry Guerrera, Jaden Gary-Lurd, Luke Walker, Dylan Young, Bridget Beaulieu, Richard Johnson. Hayden Klein is coming back out. That's a little side note right there. He's on his way back out, but he is 1 lap down. Will he get his lead lap back? Will Carlson Oscar involved? Ben Paul, Sam Young, maybe James Qualls. Oh, we got another wreck back here. Oh, what happened here? Your pole sitter around. Oh, and Connor Breeden. And, oh, Tyson Broad and Brandon Bain join in. What happened there? Oh, God, this field has to slow down. And your leader right now would happen to be Seth Cole in the number 5 Tax Slayer Chevrolet. I will take you to those wrecks just to see what went wrong on turn 2 here at Talladega. We're back. There are 2 separate wrecks. Keep your eye on this green and white car of Dylan Young and this 14 of David Rochester. Just, they stack up 4 wide and sometimes 5 wide, and how hard into the outside wall they go, then a piece of the inside line gets collected, and this is a pretty big wreck. There's nowhere for a lot of cars to go. There's nowhere they could go. Oh, Ben Paul was lucky. Keep your eye on Ben Paul right here. He was the lucky man right there. As watched, he could have hit one of the worst possible places to hit a wall at the track. And he was able just to barely keep it going. That's still gonna hurt, but it's not as bad as it would have been regularly. Then let's see what happened to Luke Walker in the 33. He's gonna get collected up on the outside, get knocked down into a piece of the inside. There's nowhere for a lot of drivers to go. And Jerry Guerrero slides back up the racetrack, collecting Brian James, who just got by all of that. So close, but no cigar for Brian James. Let's take an onboard with him. See, watch this. He gets by, he thinks he's doing it, and just nowhere to go. And then there was another wreck we saw with Wilhelm Schultz and them. This is coming back to the line, and they're still, a good ways. Let's speed this up to what happened here. Oh, 4 wide off the corner. When you're trying to slow down here, they get collected, and they just spin around the wall. And Christopher Harley, last week's winner, almost got involved. Then here comes the 20. 20 just piles in. Just under caution, a huge wreck. Oh, Tony Blazer, he actually got by that. Did he get involved in this part, though? Oh, yeah, he's going to get a little bump from Derek Drayward, but get by, barely. Just nowhere for a lot of these cars to come by, though. And their days are done. Let's take an onboard with Connor Breeden. There's nowhere. They couldn't see, but they could have slowed down a lot more than that. And I will take you back to the green here at Talladega. We are back. Brian James has retired. The 38, the 01, 454, 20, 31's a lap down actually. And they have all retired. 31's a lap down. He could get his lap back here. And Peter Saviano beat Seth Cole out of the pits. Seth Cole second. Charles Jackson third, Peachy Walker fourth, and Austin Talley fifth. Now we're going back green here at Talladega. And the field's all going to spread out. It's a long line now. It's going to take longer for these drivers to get into a bigger pack now. And a lot of drivers do have damage. David Rochester, Bridget Belio, and all of them have damage, so they probably will not be able to keep up the speed. Take you back up to the front. Oh, sorry. Peter Saviano is still leading. Peachy Walker is in second. The 31 is a lap down car, so keep that in mind. Then we have the 22 of Aaron Mason joining this with Brody Talley and Gene Sanford. Looks like that outside line ain't holding up. And there will be pit stops if we go green long enough for pit stops, because there will be them. We're starting to get into a pack again as Peachy Walker going for the race lead. Will he delete this lap? Because laps matter. And yes, he will lead the lap. Peter Saviano trying to hold up on the outside with Aaron Mason and Austin Talley, but they ain't holding up near as much as the inside line, which has Charles Sanford, JT Teal, Tony Blazer, John Wilson, Christopher Harley, and the 51 of Kevin Ulrich joining in. Oh, and Charles Sanford gonna go way to the bottom to pass his sister, who's in the 79, and he'll take over second. We are now in a pretty big pack. It doesn't look big enough to really get some 4 wides, but at least we have some green flag racing. These drivers are trying to catch up, but this might be their day done unless they get a really good pit stop. But there's William Duncan. He won the last restrictor place. Sorry about that, restrictor plate race at Daytona. He won our Daytona race. Could he pull out another win here at Talladega? Will he go on a roll to try to sweep the restrictor plate races? And look at this, Christopher Harley in third, Tony Blazer going for the lead. He is in second in points, and he might get first after today with the run he's pulling out. And at number 3, Tracker, Bash Pros Shops Tracker Chevrolet. And he's really working on Peter Walker to get past him. He has to block that inside line. That was a good move by him. He pulled a block out with William Duncan right there behind him. Dodge and Chevy working together with the Chevy and Ford working together on the outside. Oh, and I think we're about to see 4 wide. 4 wide. JT Teal, Aaron Mason, Brendan Patterson, and Tristan Trivet. It's not what you want that to do here at Talladega. Gotta be careful. We remember the last time a 4 wide happened. Didn't end up well, but it looks like they sorted it out. We're back to 3 wide racing. Never mind, scratch that. Kevin Ulrich gonna get stuck on the outside. Peter Walker, John Wilson, and Charles Sanford gonna make it a 4 wide. This might get hairy. They're just racing very hard here at Talladega. Now, if they're 4 wide when they gotta make pit stops, that might not work out too well. Oh, and whoa, there's bumping! Into the wall they go! Oh, and they're gonna slide back down. This ain't gonna be good. Oh, no! Oh, God. Oh, JT Teal over on his roof. Oh. Huge wreck. Again. Jordan Eppolito, Ben, Paul, Joseph Bryan, and all them involved. And take you back up to the front to see who leads us back to the line. So it looks like Hayden Klein wants to stay on the front. He could get his lap back here. This is what he needs. He needs to stay on the front if he wants to get his lap back. And Nicholas Guerrero, with that heartbreak last week of trying to win at Martinsville, he will lead us back to the green. And I think Hayden Klein just got his lap back. Yep. Hayden Klein has his lap back. He's going to race around and get his lap back. So Hayden Klein now joining the mix. And these are about all the cars that got by that one. But I will take you to see what happened. Ooh, Jaden Gary learned a part in it. Jeremy McMurray, Seth Cole, I think, got a piece of that. I'll take you to that wreck. We're back. This is some very tight 4 wide racing. They're going to, Peachy Walker's going to slide them up. Mason Wood going to get a piece of it. They all go on the wall. Charles Jackson barely slips by that. Kevin Ulrich involved in JT Teal. Watch JT Teal right here in this number 23 right here. They're going to slide back down the racetrack, and there's another pack coming, and bam! The whole pack just piles in. JT Teal going to flip over onto his roof, but lands back on all 4 wheels. And then, oh, JT Teal's going to take a head-on from James Qualls, who's going to slide through the dirt. And he might run into Ben Paul here. Nope. But Dylan Young might get a piece of him. As we saw the 88 of Joseph Bryan take a hit. Joseph Bryan's actually in the Cup Series for the 21 team, Wood Brothers. Joseph Bryan was the one who hit him the hardest. He just slapped him on the side. Jordan Eppolito gets a piece of it. William Schultz, your pole sitter, Ben Paul. Then, whoa! That I did not see. That's how Jaden Garylord and Jimmy McMurray got their piece of the wreck. They kept it going, though. Nice save by them. Let's take an onboard with the 1 of Jaden Garylord. And see what he saw throughout this wreck. Oh, then there was another wreck up here, actually, with Charles Jackson. No, Seth Cole, actually. What happened to him? Oh, it looks like after that wreck, when they're trying to dodge it, he's trying to get back up the track. Brody Talley was not giving him room, and he thought he could just push him aside, but that wasn't the smartest move. He's going to take a little nice hit with Aaron Mason, and around he goes. That's how he got his damage. Almost made it through that, but no cigar yet. I'll take you back to the green here at Talladega. We're back. William Schultz and the 28 and 70 has retired. Same with the 88, 11, 23, 51, 08, 60, 41, 43 have retired. 25 cars left in this race. A note is Hayden Klein got his lap back. And Nicholas Guerrero will take us back to the green here at Talladega with Tony Blazer 2nd, Peter Saviano 3rd, Tristan Tribbett 4th, and William Duckman 5th. And the pace car was pulled in, and we're green here at Dega. Nicholas Guerrero gets a great start right there. And we have reports everybody was okay after that huge pile up in turns 1 and 2. Everybody was okay. This field gonna stack back up of the cars that are left who don't have damage. Tony Blazer, it looks like he's probably gonna be your new points leader today. With the run he's having, he's been dodging wrecks all day. And he's going to help Nicholas Guerrero right up there, who's running first, and try to pull away from the pack. And he's going to make a move, but Tristan Tribbett's going to go even lower. And going to make it 3 wide for the lead. And Tony Blazer, whoa, he's way off the pace. Is he out of fuel? Oh, Tony Blazer's way off the pace. Does he have a flat, or is he out of fuel? But he is way off at the pace. Your 2 points leaders today are not having a great day here at Dega. And he is off the pace. Will he make it back to pit road? It doesn't look like it. And Tristan Tribbett and Charles Jackson and Nicholas Guerrero run away with the lead. And William Duncan, Peter Saviano, Christopher Harley, Brody Talley, Charles Sanford, Kyle Sinowski, and John Wilson. Check back in. Oh, and he's in the pits. He's having problems. And Charles Jackson will try to lead this lap because he needs every bonus point he can get here today at Talladega. We'll try to get you more information on Tony Blazer, but something went wrong in that car. Right now it's a 3-car draft away from the field. Then there's a huge pack right here who's just going to overrun those 3 cars eventually. See how far back they are. Tristan Tribbett doing good today. He finished 2nd actually at Langhorne. Has an if season here in the Lowe's Nationwide Series. As he's working together with Nicholas Guerrero, and they're kind of pulling away from Charles Jackson. But eventually that huge pack is going to catch him, and they're just going to go dropping like a rock. Right now it's a little 2-car draft, but Tristan Tribbett seemed to have lost the draft of the 6 a little bit. But now the 2 is starting to catch back up. Tony Blazer still sitting in the pits. Hayden Klein trying to work his way up, but he's stuck with all the damaged cars, so he doesn't have a real good drafting partner. But he'll work what he can get here at Talladega. Hopefully, maybe if there's another caution, he's past all these damaged cars, he can maybe get up and maybe fight for a win. As these three just still continue to draft away. Let's take an on board with Charles Sanford here. And it looks like they are slowly, but ever so slowly, catching this three little car draft. And there might be pit stops soon, and that might majorly change the outcome of this race. Charles Jackson going to make a move for second. If I were them, they might want to work together to try to stay as long as possible out in front of this pack in case there is pit stops. Still get faster pit stops. Nicholas Guerrero leading as many laps as he can here today. So we're coming to get about only a couple to go here at Dega. Who could win this race? Can Nicholas Guerrero get redemption after last week at Martinsville after leading the race but ran out of fuel with 2 to go? And there went his day at winning Martinsville. Christopher Harley came out with the win. Christopher Harley is in the second pack right here, at number 50 Chevrolet. He's leading the second pack actually, and they're catching that first pack pretty fast. They're starting to really make ground. And it looks like just Charles Jackson and Tristan Trivet are continuing to swap positions when they should just be working together, but it still looks like they're staying out in front of this pack. Actually, yeah, it still looks like they're able to do that somehow. You don't see that every day. Second on board with Tristan Trivet, and the stupid face car gets in the way like always. Got a battle for the lead. Charles Jackson going to try to make a move here. And if they battle, that's going to allow this pack to start to catch up even faster now. Now this pack is really making some ground. Still no. Oh, Charles Jackson pulling into the pits. Here comes his pit stops. And the 3 of Tony Blazer has retired. We're getting reports it was for an engine issue. So his day is done. Now it's a 2-car tandem. They want to stay out as far excuse me, I just have an off day today. As far as possible, so they can get into the pits faster and out faster than this pack behind them. But this pack is catching them ever so fast. They're finally caught up to them just in time. Charles Jackson making his pit stop. No one else with him, it looks like. He's an early bird. Will anybody dive down this time? Nope, no one diving down that time. Oh, we might have. Oh, we have one taker. No, 2 takers. Peter Saviano and William Duncan. And Hayden Klein. He could possibly get his butt up into this because he wasn't too far behind. And if these pit stops go his way, he could possibly catch up to that front pack. Oh, whoa! Lap traffic in front of Tristan Trivet and Nicholas Guerrero. That's going to slow him way down. And here comes this pack. Whoa, they got to slow down. And Jean Sanford shoots out to the lead. With John Wilson right there behind her. But now John Wilson's going for the race lead. Now this is going to help them in pit stops. And anybody going to dive down this lap? Gene Sanford going to dive down. Same with Tristan Trivet, Charles Sanford, Christopher Harley, Brody Talley, Brendan Patterson, and Luke Walker. Will Hayden Klein dive down? Yes, here comes Hayden Klein also. Who has to really get a fast pit stop if he wants a chance at catching up to the lead packs. Just amazing for Hayden Klein today. He comes back after having a failure on the start, and he could, you know, if something goes right for him, he could possibly maybe pull out with the top 5. Nicholas Guerrero, John Wilson have still not pit. These are the only 2 I've still not pitted yet. And Tristan Trivet pulled in also. Sorry about that. John Wilson definitely is going to have to dive down this time. I don't think he can go any much further. Same with Nicholas Guerrero. Yep, here comes John Wilson and Nicholas Guerrero. No pulling. Oh, threw Watt off pit road right there. David Rochester going to win that battle. Now, I think your leader might be Gene Sanford. Yep. Gene Sanford could pull out a win today. As well, this part of the pack is a lot slower. Oh, Charles Jackson and William Duncan really slowed down. And look who it is, actually. William Duncan, he could get his second restrictor plate win of the season. Could he sweep the first two restrictor plate races and then maybe go into the third and fourth? As he has a shot to win this. But Nicholas Guerrero coming out same with John Wilson, and they're way farther ahead. But Gene Sanford and Charles Jackson and William Duncan working as hard as they can to catch up. But they should stop battling and work together and see how far they can get. As these two are way far away. Can they catch up in time? As these five are the main five cars that could possibly win this race. Oh, they're going to catch Nicholas Guerrero and maybe John Wilson. But they might get slowed down by Nicholas Guerrero at the same time, though. So we're coming to get a couple to go. William Duncan going to shoot to the outside and possibly try to get by here. And now he has to worry about catching up to John Wilson. Great. It looks like there's shaping up to be a great finish here at Talladega. John Wilson, can he hold off this pack long enough? As we are coming to get about 4 to go, I think. And William Duncan has caught up to him. William Duncan, your Daytona winner. Can he possibly pull out a win here at Talladega and sweep the restrictor plates so far? 2 for 2. As he's going to make a move on John Wilson, Nicholas Guerrero, Charles Jackson, Gene Sanford. Oh, and the rest of the field is caught up with Gene Sanford, Christopher Harley, Peter Saviano, and Tristan Trivet. And they're going to go 3 wide for the lead. Nicholas Guerrero going to take the lead with Charles Jackson right there too. William Duncan going to fall back also right there. Drivers are working hard to possibly pull out a win. As these are about the only cars who have a shot at winning this race here today. As we are coming to get 2 to go here at Talladega on the stupid pace car once again. Nicholas Guerrero holding the race lead. Will he get redemption from after last week? But Christopher Harley's in this also. Peter Saviano and Tristan Trivet joining it too. Oh, William Duncan trying to get himself back to the bottom. And get himself in line for maybe pulling a win. And he's going to go under Tristan Trivet and possibly try to pass her. William Duncan, don't count him out yet. He wants to get his second restrictor plate win of the season. And he's going to pass Nicholas Guerrero along with Peter Saviano. Who will get this win at Talladega? As we are coming to get the white flag soon. Oh, but there's a lap car ahead. That could change everything up. The lap car of Henry Sanford. And Peter Saviano shoots to the lead. Oh, this could be a game changer. Yep, they're definitely going to catch him. Oh, that's going to slow down the inside line. And the outside line. And the inside line shoots by. And the inside line's going to shoot by. And look who it is right back there in third. The Catbirdsy, Christopher Harley. Can he pull it 2 in a row? Gene Sanford has to hold up Charles Jackson, Christopher Harley, and Nicholas Guerrero. They're hungry for a win here at Dega. Who will win this race? Will anybody try to make a move? Here comes Charles Jackson. Not yet, though. And Gene Sanford will pull out a win here at Talladega. And Gene Sanford will get the win here at Talladega. Congratulations to Gene Sanford. He is the second Sanford to pull out a win in the INORL Charles Sanford has 2 wins. Gene has 1. Henry still has to work on getting his first. But Gene Sanford got her first today. Charles Jackson 2nd, Nicholas Guerrero 3rd, Christopher Harley 4th, another good finish for him, and Peter Saviano 5th. Now I will take you to your finishing results here at Talladega. And we're back. Congratulations to Gene Sanford on only leading 1 lap, which was the last. She'll get first, Charles Jackson 2nd, Nicholas Guerrero 3rd with the most laps led of 13, Christopher Harley 4th, Peter Saviano 5th, Tristan Trivet 6th, John Wilson 7th, William Duncan 8th, Brendan Patterson 9th, and Charles Sanford 10th. And the rest of your finishing results here at Talladega. And Austin Talley, he was actually your points leader today. He'll finish the race, and he'll finish it barely ahead of Tony Blazer, so it looks like he'll keep the points lead today. Let's take it, and Brian James will get last. He was doing good in the point standings, but this is really going to hurt his day, his points. Take you to the lead, right? The green here. Standings. And we will see you next week at Michigan also. That should be a good race. And Austin Talley has a 46 points lead over Tony Blazer. William Duncan 3rd. Charles Jackson 4th. Bridget Beaulieu 5th. Christopher Harley 6th. Nicholas Guerrero 7th. Connor Brayton 8th. John Wilson 9th. And Joseph Bryant 10th. The rest of your standings. And your rookie standings. The leader of the rookie standings so far will be Brendan Patterson, he is leading the rookie standings so far here in the INORL Lowe's Nationwide Series. But Tyson Broad's right there behind him, then Aaron Mason, then Richard Johnson, then Jaden Garrillard, then Brandon Bain. And I will see you next week once again at Michigan. And see you till then. NASCAR 48 WW2 Buff signing off.